Hey, what's up guys? This is Taylor, and you'll notice this is a little bit different today. It's a COD 4 free-for-all, and I am on 1 sensitivity. And for some of you, you may not think that's a big deal, because maybe you play on medium, and medium is only a 2 sensitivity, I believe. But for me, it is a huge dramatic change. I've played on sensitivity 10, which is the highest since probably the end of the COD 4 days, like in the 2008 area, and the reason for that isn't because I was trying to be like hardcore and thought it was cool that I played higher. It was just that I got really into the whole like spinny shot thing, like 360s and 720s at the end of COD 4, and I got used to it and I just never switched back. And so I thought it'd be kind of funny if you guys saw my first game pretty much since the end of COD 4 days, when I was not playing on 10 sensitivity, and I just went all the way down to 1, and it's really difficult. I am just failing really hard. I feel like I'm moving in slow motion, but yeah. I actually win the free-for-all, surprisingly, and I thought it would be kind of fun to put up. It was my first game doing it. I didn't want to play more than one game with 1 sensitivity, because then I figured it'd be kind of like cheating, because I'd be getting used to it a little bit, so I wanted to show you guys my first impression of it. But yeah, I thought that was kind of an interesting, cool idea for a commentary, so I did it. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please thumbs it up, because it helps my channel a lot, and I'd really appreciate that, and leave a comment for other kind of fun little setups you'd like to see. But on to the question answering thing. I'm still doing that series. And you guys have been liking them a lot more recently because I'm putting a lot more time and detail into the answers. So let's get started with these. Who are your favorite commentators to watch/game with? Probably my favorite commentators to watch are Adam, or CNanners, and Woody's Gamertag. Those are my 2 favorite to watch. They kind of got me started. Like, those are the 2 people that I watched when I first wanted to start making a channel. I mean, man, Woody maybe had 5,000 subscribers when I started watching him, which is crazy now because he's over 80. And I've been watching them for a long time. They kind of inspired me, if you will, as kind of fruity as that sounds, to do this, because I kind of follow their archetype of being friendly to everyone, and it served me well so far, being a friendly guy. And so that's kind of where I got my inspiration. So yeah, that's who I have most fun watching and most fun gaming with. Everyone. I play with so many people. Onslaught, T-Mart, Woody, Wings every once in a while, Kyle, Bash, GFX, just Adam, ONLYUSEme No Wow, Captain Sparkles, just everyone. It's kind of like a small community, and we really enjoy it. So I wouldn't say there's anyone that's just my favorite to play with. I pretty much have fun with everyone. How do you get your girlfriend to not get pissed at you when you play games? Well, the key is to not be playing when she's around. Like, and it's not like you're trying to hide anything from her. It's just when she's around, don't be like, "Hey, I'm gonna play some COD." You sit there quietly. Like, you don't do that. That's rude. Just save it off till later at night. I pretty much only play late at night, and I mean she's not around then, and so it's all good to go. What kind of toilet bleach do you use? X31s, but they broke, so I'm buying Astros. Does your brother plan on becoming a gaming prodigy like you? My brother, who is 17, who is going to be a senior in high school this year, he is not big into video games at all. He plays, but he's more of like he's a football player, he's an athlete. And my other brother is more into like the PC computer game kind of thing, so I'm pretty much the only one in my family who plays FPSs. What's the worst movie you've ever seen in your life? Probably the movie Teeth. Research it. It's awful. It's horrible. It just makes your stomach churn when you're watching it. Boxers or briefs? Definitely boxers. It's more comfortable. How did you and your girlfriend meet? We met in the library at my high school, junior year. She was sitting with her friend who I knew, and I saw her in the library, and she was looking really cute, and so I walked over there and talked to her for a while and asked her out, and then we started dating. So there you go. Favorite color? Blue. If you had wings made out of microwaves, what would you do? I don't even know how to begin to answer a question like that. It's just too weird. Weirdest dream you ever had? I don't know specific dreams, but I know when I was little, I used to have this recurring dream that my family would be out in the driveway in the car, like telling me it's time to go, and I would be like doing that thing where you start to close the garage from inside the garage, or you start to close the garage door from inside the garage, and then you try and beat it out. And I would always have this dream where I would run and try and get out from under the garage, like out to the driveway to get with my family, but I would trip, and then the garage door would crush my head, and I'd be dead, and that was the end of the dream. And it was just it was a bad dream. I still remember that. It's so weird. How did you come up with the name Merad Derka? There's got to be a story behind it. Pretty much, I used to have the gamer tag Al Capone, and then when I started getting into the YouTube thing, I was like, oh my gosh, somebody already has a name similar to that. I can't do that. People are going to think I was copying. And so I just thought for a while, and I had just finished watching Team America, a movie that I was really huge into at the time. I watched that movie so much, it makes me laugh still to this day. And if you haven't seen the movie, that's one of the lines from it, Derka Derka, Jihad and stuff. And so I just changed it to Merad Derka because it sounded funnier to have two different letters, and because Derka Derka was taken. Otherwise I would have taken it. But yeah, that's pretty much the story. Not too much behind it. It doesn't really have any significance other than it kind of is reflective on a movie that I thought was really funny. Wow, I'm not going to talk about baby killing. That's awful. Favorite non-chocolate candy? Well, this is pretty easy because I don't really like chocolate that much, to be honest. Probably Starburst, but I so much I wish Starburst would sell individual flavors. So much. I hate opening a Starburst and spending the money for a pack of Starburst and then just taking all the red ones and basically trying to give them away because I hate red Starburst. They're just... And orange is okay, but if they could just make packs that had pink, just the strawberry flavor, or whatever flavor it is, pink, I would buy those. And they would sell so many of those, and they'd make so much money on pink Starburst and yellow Starburst, and they would have enough red Starburst left over to feed all third world countries. So that's my solution to all the problems on this earth, is if Starburst starts making individually wrapped packages. That's my piece. That's all I'm saying about it. Would you rather be trapped in a room with old people or trapped in a room full of gamers complaining about campers? Probably old people, depending on how old. If it's like World War II old, where they still are like cognizant and they can like remember cool war stories, then yeah. But if it's like old, where like they forget your name every 15 seconds, then no. Is college hard? College is what you make of it. It really is. If you don't try, it's not going to be hard, but your grades are going to be poor. I put a lot of effort into my schoolwork, and consequently I have fairly high grades. And so I do my best, and so yeah, it is hard for me. I spend a lot of time on school. Coke or Pepsi? Definitely Coke. And when it's Coke, it has to be Diet Coke. And if it were any soda, it would be Diet Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper, which is the greatest soft drink ever to be made ever in the history of humankind. And I was actually out shopping for food, and I saw that the store I was shopping at had it stocked in 12 packs, which is so rare. Like, they never have that where I live. And so I bought them out. Like, I bought every single 12 pack of Diet Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper I have, and now I'm looking into my kitchen and it looks like I'm preparing for the Y2K thing. So, yeah. Have you ever gotten an amazing clip and then found out you weren't recording? All the time. Not 2 days ago. I believe it was last Thursday night, so probably about 4 days ago. I was on Favela playing Search and Destroy, and it was the final clip. I was rolling by myself trying to get a gameplay, and it was the end of the first round, and I jumped off, got a nice 720, and then no-scoped the guy. And like, it wasn't like a far-away no-scope. It was pretty much just like a jump off of that flat roof, spin around twice, and then I shot, and I pretty much barrel stuffed him, but it was still cool. And I was like, oh, that's awesome, I'm going to use that. And then I looked over, and my capture screen said capture failed. And I was just like, oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. But, yeah, I think this commentary is pretty much coming up to a close. But I can get one more question. At what age did you hit puberty? Probably like 12. I was a pretty early bloomer. I was like one of those kids who was like way taller than everybody else in grade school. Not grade school, middle school. So that was fun. And then everybody else caught up, and I was like, oh. But yep, 12 o'clock. Not 12 o'clock. Age 12. Gosh, I knew it was too good to think that I wouldn't have a single verbal flaw this entire time, but whatever. It's all good. I hope you guys enjoyed this question answering session. I have a lot of fun doing it. So keep watching, please. Thank you very much. I will talk to you guys later. And as a little addition, I did a dual commentary with Junkyard on Machinima. Junk is a good friend of mine. He's an older gamer. So please check the link in the description. Head on over there. It's really funny, and it's some really beast COD 4 gameplay, if I don't say so myself. So run on over there and check it out. I'll talk to you guys later.